Are we up? Hello. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend, I guess. Good end to your week. I forgot this was happening today. I completely forgot that today was not just Nintendo Direct, but the big 1 hour Nintendo Direct that everybody was like, what are they even gonna announce? Silk Song already came out. Not that that's Nintendo's game, but it was like, I don't know, what could they possibly fill an hour of Nintendo Direct with? To be honest, I still don't know. I got lightly spoiled because this morning I had the audacity, the absolute gall to think to open Twitter for like 3 seconds. How could I do that? No, I was gonna say knowing the Direct happened. That's a lie. I forgot the Direct happened. That's how I was reminded. Is I just impulsively, I went through the couple things I had to do for the morning, and I was like, okay, what do I do now? I don't know. Let me just open Twitter. Bonk. There's immediately my friend being like, oh my god, Nintendo Direct was so insane. I'm really excited for da-da-da. And I was like, oh my god, close. No. As soon as I saw it, I was like, no, I didn't read anything. I didn't see anything. I do not perceive. It's not real. But honestly, I don't really know. I think the only one that I remember reading was already announced, which is the new Tomodachi Life, which I'm assuming we're going to get a closer look at. So I'm excited to see that. Oh, I remember what the other thing was, which was not announced. That's a real spoiler, but I'll keep it to myself in case any of you guys are joining me from under a rock this fine afternoon, and you haven't seen the Nintendo Direct either. I don't really know what to expect, honestly. I might just like chat for a couple minutes, see if anybody else is gonna pop in before we start. This feels so weird. I haven't done React content, I don't think ever. I like watching people do reactions, but I don't normally do this. You're gonna get to see a different side of me. Normally I'm really scared of doing it, but I looked it up. I saw a bunch of other people on YouTube who basically just restreamed it and reacted, and they didn't get bonked. So surely I'll be fine, right? Surely we'll be good. I hope. But yeah, I've been looking forward to watching this. I was just kind of trying to pretend like I wasn't just killing time to come on stream and watch this earlier today. I ended up looking, I was looking at baking stuff with protein. That was the YouTube rabbit hole I fell down earlier today. Because we got these protein bars. Every once in a while, my dad will order like a big shipment of them because they're cheaper in bulk, but we don't have them all the time. And I was reminded why, because they're pretty good. They're very tasty. I was informed that they're like $4 a bar, and that's Canadian dollars, but that's still kind of a lot, That's like $3 for one bar, that's a lot. That's more than double like a regular like bar type of snack, which is not really comparable because they're not, like dietarily good for you, unlike something like a protein bar or something like that can be. But I was like, nah. I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy these protein bars while we have them, and then I'm gonna figure out how I can make protein bars at home, because $4 a bar is outrageous, is what I thought to myself anyway. So it was interesting looking at that kind of stuff. I have to say as well, I don't know why, everything about like baking that I could find on YouTube that was protein was like just peanut butter. Like, is peanut butter the only food if you want anything baked with protein macros, man? Like, I was surprised at how common it was for everything. But anyway, all right, enough rambling. Let's see the new Nintendo Protein Switch 2. Imagine it's a fad. You could do it. What do we got? Oh, is this just for the Direct? I see the arrow. This looks fancy. I don't know if this is for better or for worse, but I saw this whole animation of building the big red N, and my brain was like, Netflix? Yo, Netflix special Nintendo Direct. Ooh. This is like a hugely long anniversary for Mario, right? That said 1985, so it would be the 40th anniversary. This is so cool. It is like OG like art that they were doing for like a bunch of the different games. Oh, this is cool. Wait, that was sick. Yeah, 40th anniversary.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
I forgot
We'll
about
start
these
today's Nintendo
voiceovers,
Direct
dude.
with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
How's the volume, by the way?
Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan. We got here
Wow.
because so many people have played. Thank you all very much.
It's good, perfect.
The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology.
I really
and gaming
forgot about how they
consoles.
just like let the
Additionally,
Japanese guy go
Mario has taken on
konnichiwa
many different
and say their
designs in
name,
the
and then
artwork.
immediately they just become
The Nintendo
American.
Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year. We've created an
Oh,
art
they have a
gallery that
museum for
displays
this?
character illustrations
That's very
drawn during the
Japanese to do,
development of
but very
different
cool.
games. There are
That's
also
so cool.
illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series.
Oh, that's so sick. I would love to visit
Also,
that.
from now
Concept
through
art
next
is
September,
so
the ticket
cool.
for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display.
Ooh.
You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out.
That sounds cool, honestly.
On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe.
There's
in Orlando,
3 of
Florida.
these?
We hope you
Oh,
can
it's at
experience the
Disneyland.
world
It's in
of Super
Orlando.
Mario in real life. Next is more
Damn,
news
that must
about
be
Kyoto.
so cool if you're like 10
We'll
years
be
old.
supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February.
Kyoto Marathon, I've never heard of this before. What
Since
is
its
this?
inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support.
Figuratively.
But this time,
and
Mario
literally.
himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it.
Oh, so like
We'll be supporting in other ways
sponsoring
as well.
a marathon?
If you're interested
That's
in
cool.
marathons, why not take the
Is
opportunity
it just like a
to
racing
run through
event or like a
Kyoto?
charity run?
Also,
I
coming
don't
next
know.
spring. Please
There's
take
a lot
look
of
at this.
alsos, dude. Oh my god, so many alsos. Is this a Mario game? What are they dropping? Ooh. Movie? This looks like the Mario movie aesthetic. This is too high quality. Switch 2 graphics ain't that good. I know it's a jump, but there's no way. Monty Mole with a baseball cap looks so fitting. How have they never done this before? Wow, this is gorgeous, though. This animation is beautiful. Look at that, dude. Wow. Oh, Into the Clouds. That's real cinematic. This has to be a movie. Mario Galaxy movie. Okay. Let me pause for a second. I knew there was Mario Galaxy something being announced in this direct. A movie would have been my last guess for what that was. I thought it was just going to be Super Mario Galaxy 3. You know what? That's actually kind of cool. I have one thing to admit. I've never actually played Mario Galaxy in full. I played a little bit of Mario Galaxy because my cousin had it, so I played it at his place. But it was only like an hour or two. I've never gone through and experienced the whole thing. Which I feel bad about because I feel like it's one of those like titles from the Wii era that was like the highest of praise. Like everybody loved Mario Galaxy. So I do want to go back and play them one day. Maybe I'll borrow it from his collection or something and try it out. But man, I can't believe it's a movie. Also, interesting choice that they're opening the direct where everybody is sort of like waiting for like, all right, what are the games going to be for the Switch 2? You know, what are you going to finally sell us to take this console upgrade plunge? And they're like, all right, so basically, here's the Nintendo Museum update, new theme park in Orlando. We're sponsoring this marathon in Kyoto. Also, here's a movie that nobody was expecting, but here you go. Nintendo just be doing whatever they want, man. You know what? I'm kind of here for it. Oh, they made the Luma say that. That's kind of cute. Let's go.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super
What other
Mario
stuff has
Galaxy
Illumination
movie.
done? I definitely have heard of the studio.
What kinds
but
of adventures
I'm
do you
not
think
enough of a
Mario and his
movie
friends
head.
will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Brothers.
I want to
40th
know who they
anniversary.
cast for Rosalina. I'm
Let's also
curious.
hear some
Oh, it's
remarks
the studio
from
that did the
movie's
Minions stuff.
co-producer, Chris
Okay.
San from Illumination.
That makes sense,
Chris
yeah.
San,
Chris
Thank you,
San.
Miyamoto-san.
Thank
As
you,
we celebrate
Miyamoto-san.
Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world.
Wait, I'm just looking at his background right now. Some of these look really familiar. Obviously, there's the Minions and the Despicable Me thing, of course, of course. I recognize the duck and the other little dude in the bottom left, but I can't place what they're from. Same with the dogs in the top left. I've seen that, like, I don't think I've seen the movie, but I recognize the characters. He's got Bowser on the piano in the bottom right. Wait, I'm blocking it. I'm blocking it. Wait, hold on. I need to move. I need to get out the way. Where is it in OBS? Rose got the peaches, 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 peaches. Fire. Sick Room. Secret Life of Pets. I've heard of that. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't think I ever watched it, but I definitely heard of it.
From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music,
True.
the Super Mario
Oh, he's got like a
Brothers
little
have left
mushroom
a
pin on his
lasting
suit, too.
impact on the very
Classy.
fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies.
Did they do the other Mario
And while
movie?
the Super
Probably.
Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our
Okay, so
directors,
they're not
Michael
just, like, ripping the
Jelinek
game
and Aaron
plot.
Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt
Chris Pratt is
as
back
Mario.
for Mario, of course.
Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach,
I don't know who this is.
Charlie Day as Luigi,
I've heard of them.
Jack Black
Jack
as
Black
Bowser,
for Bowser again. Okay, clean.
Keegan-Michael Key as Toad,
I never actually
and
watched
Kevin
the Mario
Michael
movie.
Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make
Bro, I'm sorry. Hold on. You think they auditioned for it? Because, like, I'm just imagining, like, you know, you're a professional actor, you know, celebrity living up the life. You got an agent, and your agent calls you up one day. Your agent calls you up, and they go,
Keegan-Michael Key as
hold on,
Toad,
wait, what's this guy's name again? I'm
and
back.
Kevin
They go, all right, hey, yo, Kevin, I got the call for you. They want you to play Kamek on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. You game, bro. It's like the most random role to shout out. I feel it. Maybe Kamek actually was relevant in the Mario Galaxy games. I don't know. But I feel like that's like calling out like a whole celebrity and being like, here's this famous actor playing as Goomba. That just feels so random to me.
on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. We look forward to
But
sharing
I'm sure he's
more
relevant
with you in the
if they
future.
bothered to
And until then,
announce it.
thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you,
Back to
Chris
you,
San.
Miyamoto-san.
I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm
Ariga,
enjoying
thank you,
it.
gozai
It's a movie
much.
worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you.
Okay.
Please take a look at this.
Actual Mario game this time, maybe? Okay, Nintendo Switch. Mario Bros. 40th. This looks like Mario Galaxy. Oh, they just ported it. And Mario Galaxy 2. Okay. Is this gonna be like part of the retro collection or something? It looks good, honestly. Did they like do a rehaul of the graphics? Because it looks pretty smooth. Like, I doubt they had this in like 2010, I'm not gonna lie. Not that it really matters, but... I feel like there's a kind of aesthetic that these games have had, though, that's like changed a little bit over the years. It takes me back. I love the Wii. Shout out the Wii. My childhood game console. Can't believe the Wii is retro now. You know, I booted up the old Mario Party the other day and it said my save file was from 2012. I was like, oh my goodness. The worst part is I was like, I thought it was older, and then I thought, and I was like, no, wait, that's 13 years ago. Okay, but imagine how crazy it would be if they make it seem like they're just porting the old ones, and then suddenly they announce Mario Galaxy 3 like it's just a 2-minute long build-up. That would be crazy. I doubt it. Rosalina with the storybook. Goodbye to those we met on this journey. I will cherish the memories forever. And to those we will meet on the next journey, hello. That's sweet. Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. Why is this? Oh, you actually have to buy it. It's like they're selling an old game as an I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this because I'm assuming that they're basically gonna price it like a regular Nintendo game as a bundle purchase for the two of them, and the only thing really is the graphic overhaul, and I guess the motion controls on the Switch is certainly better than the Wii remotes would have been. But I don't know. I hope they're opening with this because they have some bangers down the line and they want to like make sure that people keep watching or something. Because I think this is a cool release, but I'm a little surprised that they're actually charging for
That's right.
it.
It's the games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Like, I guess maybe they just
Okay,
didn't have
I'll turn it
time
over to
to
the
produce
original
a
director
new
for
Mario
Super Mario
game for-
Galaxy. Koizumi-san.
For like the timing?
Hey, hello everyone. I'm
Oh,
Yoshiaki Koizumi.
different American voiceover guy.
From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Sure.
First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space.
Yes.
The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer.
I guess
The
that
second
would have
game
been
also
pretty
returns
revolutionary
15 years
back
after its
then.
original release on Wii. In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages.
New
We hope you're looking
storybook
forward to that
pages.
as well.
Oh my goodness. Holy
In addition, the
DLC.
storybook will be available as a real-life product.
That's cool. That's
The
a
new
cute
pages
little
I mentioned
merch
won't be
piece.
included, but more details.
What? The storybook doesn't even include the new pages? Why? The whole point is you're marketing them together. Why not? You're only manufacturing the book now anyway. You might as well put the new pages in. Okay, man.
Including the release time.
Okay, I'll hold
will
my
be
reservations.
available on
It's
the
cool that
My
they're
Nintendo
making the
Store
book
website
anyway.
later today. So please
Shout out
check
the
that
My
out.
Nintendo Store website.
Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too.
Oh, so it's for the original as well. I mean, that makes sense.
Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it?
I forgot that some of these
Okay,
are on the
let's
Switch.
introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch
They
2.
had it's been a while since we've had like a real banger Mario game, I feel like. Odyssey pretty much. I mean, you could count Bonanza from what I've heard, but Oh, they're bringing back Mario Tennis? Hell yeah, I loved Mario Tennis when I was younger, man.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court.
Mario
on
Power
Nintendo
Tennis
Switch
was
2.
my jam, bro.
Mario Tennis Fever.
Tennis Fever,
Use top
okay.
spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots.
Okay, so it's tennis.
But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers.
Okay.
And
Decent mechanics.
swing into action with new equipment called Fever Rackets.
Fever rackets.
Keep a
What do you
rally
get with
going
that?
to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot.
Okay, so that's like the special shots, more or less.
Freeze
I
the
see.
court with the ice racket. Summon
Oh, they're
mushrooms
not
that shrink your
character
opponents using
specific?
the mini mushroom racket.
So you can
Or
like mix and
duplicate
match
yourself
builds, I
with the
guess.
shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets, each
30?
with their own
That's a
abilities.
lot.
Pair them with 38 playable characters. The most
38
in series
playable
history.
characters. What am I gonna roll up to the tennis court playing as the cow from Moo Moo Meadows like in Mario
To
Kart, dude? No,
find
actually,
your
that's
own
cool.
strategy. Let's see the game modes being served up.
Yeah.
A talking flower provides riveting commentary
It's the
in
talking
tournament mode.
flower as the
Aim for the
commentator.
top
You know
by
what? That's
completing
kind
different
of funny.
objectives in the Trial Towers mode.
Okay.
Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up
Waluigi
mode.
pinball mode? That's heat.
Even some where you'll experience wonder effects.
What?
In the online modes,
Okay.
choose between casual play with customizable rules in Online Room.
So they
or
do
Go
have
for Glory
online play.
in ranked matches.
They have
You
ranked
can
mode?
even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in swing mode. Plus,
That's cool.
after
Rank is
encountering
crazy.
monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies, kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game's adventure mode.
This makes me happy. I remember as a kid, there was one of these Mario sports games I liked. It was the baseball one. It was Super Mario Sluggers. And just having like a little campaign mode where you go around the world to go and unlock all the different playable characters, and you know, you get to like play matches as you like unlock the stuff. I think it adds so much depth to these honestly mini game-esque like sports titles, because the thing is, like, there are so many sports games nowadays. They don't feel as authentic or special a lot of the time. So like, I want to see them lean more into actually making a Mario sports game feel like it's Mario, and like fleshing out that sort of like platformer adventure type of game that you expect to have, instead of it just being like a mini game almost. Because that's how I felt when I bought the new Mario Strikers that came out on the Switch a couple years ago. I loved Mario Charged Strikers. I played it back in the day. You know, the campaign was hard. It was fun. I thought the gameplay was really cool. And then I got the new one, and it felt like about 3 hours of content, and then like a ranked mode that nobody actually wants to play. And I feel like games like that are so disappointing, man. Like, take me back to when you could actually get lots of playability out of these sports games, because they're fun and they're not that serious, but they cost too much nowadays to be nothing more than like a glorified mini game. That's my take on it. Anyway, I'm happy to see they put an adventure mode in one of these.
With their tennis skills gone, the babies
Frisbee.
will need to learn how to play
Oh, that's their angle?
and defeat the monsters to return to normal.
That's kind of funny.
Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
It's
February
realism.
12th.
You have to start grinding as a literal child so that you can be good enough at
was
tennis to
Mario
play
Tennis
ranked mode.
Fever.
Genius. I like your
It
authenticity,
features familiar
Nintendo.
tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are fever shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other
It's an
modes
interesting
as well, so
like
please look
choice
forward to it.
to, instead of
Next,
like
please
character
take a look
locking
at
all
this.
of the different like abilities, they just put it to the racket and let you pick whoever you want. I'm sure there's some sort of character specific mechanics though. Hello, Talking Flower again.
What'll it be?
What, they like update? Okay, Nintendo
More
Switch 2
multiplayer
edition for
mayhem is
Wonder.
coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Okay.
Plus meetup in Bella Bell Park.
Meetup in Bella Bell Park.
A
What
large
is this?
plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom.
Okay.
Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family.
Okay, that's cute.
Let's
That's a
go
fun
over some of the
addition.
things you can do.
Collect the most coins to win.
Okay, it's kind of
Collect
giving
coins
like
as you
Mario
make your way
Party.
through the course.
I
And
think
don't
this
miss
is
your
good.
chance to get rich.
Because from the
Whoever
little
has
bit I
the most
played,
lives at the end
Wonder
wins.
felt a little
Use
bit
items to
lacking in
duke it out.
content for being like a
Dodge
full-blown
attacks
Mario
and try to
game.
survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the other players
Imagine
get
being
to
it,
transform
bro.
and hide.
Work
Where's the
together
option to be
relay.
like, ayo, T.O., T.O.?
Pass the bob-omb to
Bro,
each
that was what
other
it was
so
like
it
playing
doesn't
tag back when I was a kid. Is you'd always have like the couple of people who, anytime they're about to get caught, they go, "Ayo, T.O., T.O." As in like timeout. They'd like put their hands up in the shape of a T and then ask you for a timeout because they didn't want to get caught. It's like
Explode
the
before you
lamest
reach
thing
the
ever.
goal.
Work together to get to the goal.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
Oh, this seems kind of cool. You know, this reminds me of the Mario Bros. For the Wii U, where you had like the gamepad guy that would put the blocks that nobody
Jump in
actually
time,
did,
and
but
the
it was like a
lift will
cool
rise.
idea, sort of.
Get in sync. Then 1, 2, 3, jump.
But as like a mini game, it's fun though. I think just not as a gimmick
Plus,
for the
there
entire
are so many other
platformer.
attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
This seems cool, honestly. I think that's a good
The
upgrade.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new content as well.
Ah.
Look forward to more on that in the future.
That's good to know, because a lot of people I feel like agreed that Mario Wonder didn't seem like a bad game, but it wasn't long enough. So I think it's cool that they're
Super
adding
Mario
extra stuff
Brothers
for the
Wonder,
Switch 2.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus meetup in Bella Bell Park, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
I think that's good. I think that's a good announcement right there.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies, Meetup in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer
I guess
options
one
to
question
enjoy.
I have,
It also adds other new content.
can you like
so stay tuned
upgrade
for
if you
more
have the
details
Switch
in the
1
future.
version at like a discounted
about the
price, or do you have to
chatty
pay
characters?
full?
Was it something I said?
I don't have it, but my
The
cousin
talking
does.
flowers. We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
They really
Oh,
like this
really?
talking flower guy. This is their
Sometimes They'll
new
talk on their own, just like
their
that.
new mascot guy. But I think that I would
These
find the
talking
talking
flowers
flower
can make
really
everyday
funny if I
life
was
a
like
little more
8 years
fun.
old.
Their plan
Not worth yet, IMO? I don't know. I've only seen like 3 games. I've seen like 2 games so far. The first 10 minutes was talking about how Mario Galaxy is getting a movie. And also they're selling 2 decade-old games as a whole new bundle game. Like, I haven't seen that much new content so far. Oh, you just got here. Okay, welcome. What you've missed, I assume if you're here, you don't mind me talking about it. They talked about a bunch of kind of random, just fun fact stuff at the beginning. There's a Mario Galaxy movie happening. They got Chris Pratt and Jack Black and all of them back again. They're selling Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 with like the absolute slightest amount of like new content that nobody really cares about. Like they added pages to Rosalina's storybook. No, wait. But you know, it looks like updated graphics and like the motion controls are probably better and whatnot. But Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 is coming. I'm actually kind of excited about this. I don't know that I'll buy it, but Mario Fever Tennis, I think it was. I loved Mario Power Tennis back on the Wii, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a banger. But I also was kind of disappointed by the new Mario Strikers game. Even though I loved the old Mario Strikers, it just didn't really have enough content. But this one looks better. It's got like a full adventure mode and like like different like fun modes that seem to have some sort of correlation. It looks not bad, honestly, but it is kind of Mario Midfest. The thing is, this would have been like Mario Banger Fest 10 years ago, but it's so expensive now that like the bar is too much higher. And also the technology isn't like revolutionary anymore. So like the game's got to do more lifting, I guess, is how I feel as an adult now.
And for release next spring.
But they also have talking flower.
Okay. Next is the
held
last
toy
game for the Super Mario
with the
Brothers
speaker
40th
in it,
anniversary
release
part
it.
of
No,
this
yeah.
presentation.
I find it crazy, by the way, that they like go through advertising toys like this that they're not even selling yet. It's not even coming out until spring 2026. But they're like, oh my god, you guys are not ready. You need a prep. You need to save up. Keep those coins stashed in your piggy bank, bro. The talking flower is releasing in spring 2026. Like, dude, it's so unserious. Oh, Nintendo Direct, what's happened, man? Like, so far, I have to say, for Mario 40th anniversary, I hope that they're just pulling the punches of, like, the actual good stuff for later. But this looks like it could be a new, like, what is it, Yoshi's Story or whatever?
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his
Or Yoshi's
friends
Island.
live,
Why did I say Yoshi's Story, bro? I'm a fake fan.
a talking book named Mr. E suddenly
Mr. E! Oh my god, E. I wish I had the reverb.
falls from the sky.
Mr. E. Oh, Mr. Encyclopedia. Okay, fair enough. I like his
It
mustache.
looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written down.
I mean, yeah, that would be like if I could look at my internal organs and be like, oh, what's going on in here? Well, your eyes are on the front, Mr. E. That's
So
how a
Yoshi
book works.
jumps in to help investigate.
Yoshi's Story is the Smash
First,
Bros. Melee
let's study
say, maybe,
this
yeah.
flower-like creature. We found it right away. It tastes kind of sweet.
Okay, can I be honest really quick? I don't want to judge this too quickly. Seeing really polished 3D graphic sprites with intentionally low frame rates that make it look kind of stop motion is really uncanny, and I don't like the aesthetic. It just looks wrong because it doesn't come off as like, I don't know, like authentic, or the art style kind of plays into it like more doodly. It just comes off as like lag in my
You can
brain.
carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
Like, I thought the whole pull of
As
the
you
Switch
wander
2 is
through
that
the
the
book,
frame rates are
you'll
finally
make
good.
all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions.
Dandelions.
Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air.
Okay.
Oh no!
They'll scatter in the
That
air.
creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients.
Can I be so for real right now? This is giving like those really weird YouTube videos that you see that are made for kids where they just walk around and like do the randomest stuff, and you'll have a guy who's speaking like this the entire time. And then like what am I watching? What are we doing here, bro?
Oh, they can even cause
What
rocks to
are
crack.
we doing right now, Yoshi?
Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock.
You were able to break the rock? That's wonderful, man.
It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book.
Lots of unusual creatures in the
A
book.
page-turning adventure awaits.
It'll keep waiting, I think. You know what? It's gonna be waiting a while, actually.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring.
That...
A new
They
game
better be
starring
saving the
Yoshi is on
bangers
the
for
way.
later in this direct, because we're 1/3 of the way
The game
in,
takes place within a mysterious
and Mario
book. You'll
Midfest is
make
a great way to
discoveries
put
and
it
encounter
so
all sorts
far.
of things as you're exploring. Please stay
And you
tuned
know
for
that this
future
game probably
updates.
costs $80, bro. Like, be so for
That's
real.
all
It
for
probably
the Super Mario
costs
Brothers
$80.
40th anniversary. In addition
Nintendo,
to the
I want to
games
like
coming in
you
the
so
future,
bad.
The new movie releases
Come on,
next
bro.
spring.
Just
We
a
hope you
crumb.
enjoy all sorts of adventures
Something
with
good,
Mario.
please.
Okay. We'll now begin our
I mean, some of the
usual
other stuff
Nintendo
hasn't
Direct.
been that bad to be
First,
honest.
we'll
but
introduce games launching
this game
on
was
Nintendo
not
Switch.
it. $90 plus tax with 35 DLC. Facts.
It's time to storm into Cryptica.
Storm into Cryptica. What is
The
this?
mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits.
We in like
this
the indie
2D
portion?
side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this
Definitely
80s
giving, like,
anime-inspired
TV.
realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op. where
Anime
every battle
inspired.
is twice as chaotic and
I
twice
will say the like shot that they did here, the like superhero looking shot was pretty cool. But
as
I'm not a
thrilling.
fan of these like
Hone your
3D
swift
models
swordplay
in
against
this
a variety
style.
of
They just
foes.
feel like they
Uncover
don't
a wide
blend
array
into
of
the
unique melee
environment
and
properly
ranged
to me.
weapons and glide.
But this
through
also just looks like
ever-shifting
it's done
biomes
by
with
an indie
graceful,
studio, so-
acrobatic moves. With
don't
the
know.
help of magical creatures called storm hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run.
So
And
far,
in
this
couch
direct
co-op
is giving,
mode,
man, this
you
would have
can
been cool if I
experiment
was
with
like
ability
12.
upgrades by
Other
combining
than
and sharing
Yoshi.
power-ups for different playstyles.
They're not even
Storm
12, like
Hunters
10,
launches
honestly.
exclusively on the Nintendo
Does
Switch
Storm
system
into
later
crypto?
today.
That would actually be like god tier rage bait,
The
bro. They would.
wilderness is calling.
What is this
Transform
game?
A wild island inspired
Oh,
by
it's-
the
wait.
Australian outback.
Wait, pause,
this-
pause. Craft On. What else did Craft On make? What else has Craft On made before? Hold on. This isn't the Power World people, right? Craft On Games. This is the studio that did PUBG? And Enzo, bro, I was gonna say this aesthetic does not match what I thought I remembered from them, but it's not the people that did Power World though, because they're okay. If you guys don't know, Nintendo is currently suing the hell out of Power World. They're trying their best to patent like monster mechanics, which is part of every JRPG. So not very based Nintendo, but anyway, Dinkum is a
Wilderness
funny
is
name
caught by the
for a
Australian
game.
outback.
Yeah.
In this charming survival
It does
life
give
sim,
Australia.
There are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece.
Like, I gotta be honest, this game doesn't look bad, but at the same time, like, they just described every survival game ever. Like, what is the pull? Like, what is
As
the
you
hook?
progress,
Just the
you
fact
can
that it's
turn this
Australia?
rugged island into a bustling town. Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors.
Like,
Some of
okay.
them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4 friends can build and explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches as a timed console exclusive on the
cool.
Nintendo Switch system November 5th.
Interesting.
Pre-orders
A timed Nintendo exclusive. That they were like, yeah, we'll drop it only on the Switch, but only for like 2 months though. Then we want on to Steam.
and a demo will be available later today on Nintendo
Animal
eShop.
Crossing? Nah, this is Creature Walking. This really does just feel like if you took Animal Crossing and Minecraft and they had like a slightly deformed child. And you know what? That's just like all you... like they just had a child that didn't quite come out right. But you know what? You know, it's all right though.
Embark
I
on
would
a
probably still
colorful
play it.
adventure.
If my friend was like, yo, you want to play Dinkum, bro?
Save
And he
a
already had the
mysterious
game, I would be like,
planet in the
sure,
platforming
man.
Adventure,
Why
Hop You
not?
Come. Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game. On this
Multiplayer
planet,
only.
color is key. Attack enemies with the
I
same
think co-op
color to
games are
defeat
fun.
them. Each adventurer can only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them during battle.
Okay, so what?
Timing
this
is
is like a
critical
puzzle
too.
game?
Work together to fire colors at the
I mean,
right
puzzle
time to overcome
puzzle
obstacles.
is like the genre for this.
You can also use items like shields to
cute
block
gimmick.
lasers or drones to create platforms. Powerful
Why
bo-
do all the introductions of these games sound exactly the same? It's gotta be the narrator, bro. It's gotta be the narrators. I don't know how else to describe it, but Nintendo Direct accent is real. It's the lingo they use, the like cadence they speak with. They just have like such a magical way of making a game sound really easy to like tune out.
Bosses can be found at the end of stages.
I don't know why,
Team up
man.
to take them down.
But Nintendo Direct accent is totally a
Additionally,
thing.
in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of challenges together.
I mean, this seems cool.
A colorful co-op.
I feel like if you haven't already played them,
Pop-U-Com.
you're probably
Want
going to be better off playing like It Takes Two or Split Fiction or some of the indie co-op games that are good that only cost like $10 because this probably costs more than $10 by a lot. But I mean, it's probably not full price because it's not an official Nintendo game. Usually these are like, I don't know, 20 to 40 bucks.
on
but
Nintendo Switch this holiday.
it's a tough market out there. That's still a decent amount, you know, in this economy. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Finally, a game I actually might care about, bro. Tomodachi Life. All right, here we go.
Here,
Verb into this adjective world where plotline is verbing the world and only whimsically colored normal person can verb the made-up species. I mean, actually
on
true
the
though. That
small
is the
island
Nintendo
floating in the
Direct
sea, are new
experience.
characters, each living their own carefree lives.
This looks cool.
When is
The
the
city
game
looks pretty
coming
big.
out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life
Living the
game.
dream. Living the dream, and it's just having a house. It's just not being broke. God, dude. My
You're in
immersion.
charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here.
Okay. Nice customization. I
Base
like
them
that.
on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice.
Wait, I want to look at what the personality
So,
stuff was. Let me see. Let me
Once
see.
you've
Here, all right, guys. It's time to build your Tomodachi Life personality. Take your personality quiz, okay? You have movement slow to quick. Am I like blocking some of it? I feel like I am. Let me scooch. Let me scooch over to this side really quick. Movement slow to quick. I think I'm pretty far on the quick side. I might honestly be all the or like 3 over, like where they have the check mark. I think I'm at least like the second orange box of quick. Speech. What would you guys put me as for speech? Polite versus honest? Nah, I mean, it's gotta be honest. When I was younger, I used to have like a pretty polite speech pattern, but honestly, I dropped it. Who am I kidding, bro? Just put me all the way on the right. I can be polite, you know. I have the capacity to speak in a more formal manner, but like that's boring, bro. You speak, honestly, true. Energy flat or varied? Very, very much varied, I think. Life is boring when your like mood is flat all the time. Sometimes you just gotta like remember that feeling stuff is fun. Thinking, serious or chill? I'm just a chill guy. But I do think really seriously about some stuff. Where's the gray option in the middle, bro? I love being able to be like, actually, you know what? This question is too nuanced for a binary answer, and I'm just going to refuse to let you factor it into my answer. I'm going down the middle. Overall, normal or quirky? Well, I've got to be on the quirky side, I feel like. But that's funny. It's cool though. It's giving
Those
like
in their
Sims sort
personality
of. Where is
and
Twink?
voice.
Okay, dude.
My name is Anne.
Your me is
They have like the voice banks. So
Chosen
you can
their
customize the
and
voice
vo-
banks. Speed, pitch, depth, and delivery, and 6 different tones. That's actually cool. They got like a decent amount more customization than I would have expected for this. That's fun.
voice.
Because you can like make them sing as well, right? I feel like that's actually a good feature.
My name is Anne.
Your me is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
Berries loved having interesting conversations and interrupting them with memes. Yeah, actually, straight up. Just be like talking about the most important decision of your life and then just randomly start stimming in the middle and be like, sorry, anyway.
The me
Also, wait. This
For
is the
me, it's
dream, bro.
good
Check
to-
this out. Literally standing in like the tiniest room you've ever seen. No furniture, no anything.
go.
I can't wait to start living here. Oh my god, my own place, a whole empty room for myself. Why do I sound like Hatsune Miku with a speech impediment?
Wait to start living here.
That's the charm. That's part of
new
the
characters you
the
create
rustic
will
nature.
enjoy
It's
their
fun.
island life. However,
I mean, I'm glad they sound like that, bro. I would hate it if they got like these modern, like realistic but slightly uncanny AI voice banks and stuff. I don't want that. Give me the janky old Vocaloid sounding ones, man. That's what I'm talking about. It's just because it's not trying to be something it's not. It's so much more authentic. I like it better. That me doing like pirouettes in a ballet or like a ballerina outfit, that is peak Tomodachi life right there. Beautiful.
Wonder what's up.
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
What? No, okay, just when I was praising them, you have to be kidding me. They literally Googled cabbage PNG. No, dude, no. You couldn't get an asset for cabbage? I mean, bro. Why is it like hyper realistic? It's cabbage. Why?
Yum.
Enjoy.
Yum. What? Did it just steam?
Yum.
Did the cabbage just
Enjoy.
randomly steam? Oh no, that's her smelling. What the fuck?
Looks like that hit the spot.
All right, man. Interesting.
This me looks bored all by their lonesome.
I mean, that looks like a vibe, honestly. I don't know why you're hating on Susie for just laying down in the middle of the sidewalk, photosynthesizing. Like, that sounds like a good Friday afternoon to me.
Someone needs a pick-me-up.
What?
Leave a jargle with a Gramby.
Really wants to tell a joke she spent all night thinking up. Okay, what did she say? You don't even get to see
They
what the
really
joke
hit it off,
is?
all thanks to
come
this
on.
meetup. This is just a
What? No. I'm sorry. What are these like random things where they just like Google like whatever hand like pointing finger PNG and they just like slot it in? Stuff like this feels so uncanny to me. Like I get the idea. It's like back in the day, you know, you have this on the DS and the magic is like, oh, you know, you're like you can see your hand in front of the screen and it's a touch screen, you know, that's like new for a gaming console to use. And then I mean, it wasn't like completely new for the DS, but still, you know, it was like relevant, interesting tech. I guess now that it's like not fancy anymore, they're like, oh, we gotta remind you, look, here's your fingers in the game. Here's the PNG of your 4K resolution hand.
This is just a small
just
slice of the
looks
life
so
here on the
weird to
island.
me. I
Stay
don't
tuned
know,
for more
man.
information in the future.
I think it might still be a good game, but it's on. Why is he getting chased by a bowling ball? Me news?
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news.
Okay. Imagine it's just like an
in,
Amber
Following
Alert.
previous reports of a 2026 release
Okay,
date,
2026
we can now
release.
confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring.
Spring.
More on
Okay,
this
so like
story as
everything
it
is coming in
develops.
spring. So far, anyway. Like all the new stuff is in spring.
There was breaking news in that trailer. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring. Please wait a little longer for this new dream life.
Okay.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
I'm glad to hear some stuff will be available on the Switch, you know. Maybe it's something I'll be more
Dash,
approachable to me.
slash,
Okay,
and
well, I don't care
clash
if the
in
game is
these
dash,
games.
slash, and clash, bro.
Get over here and choose your fighter
Get
in this
over
totally
here.
collection of Mortal Kombat classics.
Crazy reference.
This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s
That's cool
and
though.
early
You know what?
2000s,
There's a crowd of
including
people who
arcade,
would go
console,
absolutely
and handheld
like
versions.
insane knowing that Mortal
Friendship
Kombat
matters,
is getting put on.
so fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play.
They have online
Want a
play
break
for
from
this?
combat?
That's actually kind of
Dive
neat. I
into
wouldn't
an
have guessed
interactive
that.
documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
That's cool. I never
launches
really got into
digitally on
most fighting
Nintendo
games
Switch
like Mortal
2
Kombat and stuff
Nintendo
like that,
Switch
but I think it's
October
cool.
30th,
This is
and
a
physically
good retro
December
pickup.
12th.
Let's finish this.
Experience the first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy.
Okay.
Step
Final
into the
Fantasy
role of
Remake.
Cloud Strife, a former member of Shinra's elite soldier unit.
I mean, it looks good.
While he's working as a mercenary, the legendary
Game
hero
looks clean.
Sephiroth, who supposedly died on a past mission, suddenly appears.
The hair is like oddly
The fate
high
of the
detail.
planet is now in
It's
your
like low-key a
hands.
little unnerving.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
But that's
system
cool.
January 22nd.
There's more than one dog.
Save the world.
Dog,
from
I'm pretty sure
malicious
there's like
machines
15.
in this action roguelite adventure.
There's a lot.
Battle foes
I don't
to
know exactly
rescue
how
robot
many, but there's a
allies.
lot of them, man.
Collect resources and create a place for others to call home. Then customize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch
They've been
fish,
having their
harvest
Final
crops,
Fantasy
and craft items
for a
between
long
missions.
time. You ever think about that? The
Online,
game
you
literally
can
has
team up
Final
with
in the
friends
name,
co-op
and yet there's
or
like
be a game
15 of
share.
them.
Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo
The final
Switch 2.
part, like 20,
Link,
coming
Banner
soon.
of the Spark launches on Nintendo Switch
Yo,
2
you know what I feel
and
like actually
Nintendo
though?
Switch
I just
later
found out
today.
last night. I was watching the new Dr. Stone episode, and I was like, how is this gonna end in like 2 days or like 2 weeks? And it's because there's actually 3 parts to the final season. So the second one's not the ending. There's a whole extra season.
Of Hades.
Like, low-key pet peeve, I hate when series will be like the final season and it's split into 3 seasons. Like, it's not the final season then. It's the third last season, bro. Said something about multiple Final Fantasy VIIs. Maybe, I don't know. It was a remake of one of them anyway. Hades is
Incest of the
cool.
underworld.
They got Hades too, I guess. Final Fantasy VII 2
seem that you
Remastered,
are
the
finally
Finalist Fantasy.
prepared.
The sequel. Part 2.
Time itself is against us.
Wait, is this
And
Hades?
War has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense?
This doesn't look like Hades. Well, like the art style does, but...
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
It's the underworld still. Maybe it is Hades 2. I haven't really looked at what Hades 2 is, but I know that it's been in works. Crazy animation budget though. Oh my god. I thought Hades was like a small studio.
I'll do both.
Damn, this looks cool though.
Prepare to battle beyond the
Oh, this, yeah,
underworld
this
of
is
Greek
100%
myth in Hades 2.
Yeah, it's Hades 2, okay. Well, I
Play
mean,
as
that's
the
cool.
princess of the underworld
I would
to
probably
take
buy
on
it
the
on
sinister
Steam, but
Titan of Time.
this is my first look at what Hades 2
Wield
is.
powerful weapons of night, the Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe.
Okay, they got
the
all new
Witch's Staff,
weapons.
and more. Cast a binding circle to ensnare your enemies and gain the upper hand. Along
They just
the
be
way,
pointing out the
gods of
randomest
Olympus
game
will grant
mechanics,
you new
bro. Like, I'll think of Hades and I'll be like, you know, what is Hades? Well, okay, you're in an underworld and it's a roguelike where, you know, on every floor you get to take skills from all the different gods and like build out your kit. So every run will be kind of different and you're like fusing different play styles. And then they'll be like, you know, traverse the underworld as the princess of the underworld and cast a binding circle to ensnare your opponent. Like, why would you just pick a random skill like that? Okay, there they go. Now they're actually talking about what you do.
Each time you
Like
set
Nintendo
out,
Direct.
you'll be faced with different choices.
Nintendo Direct
you'll keep
people
growing stronger
actually talk
and
about the core
unlocking new
gameplay loop
upgrades.
challenge if possible.
Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience
Hades 2
the
looks
action
good,
up
though.
to 120 frames per second in TV mode.
120
Hades
frames
2
per second in
launches
TV
first for
mode.
consoles on
Okay,
Nintendo
Switch 2
2
above
and Nintendo
60.
Switch, September
I didn't
25th.
expect that. I don't think that I care, but like
New
that's
Amiibo
cool.
figures right in.
I never watched it. Okay, I didn't watch this. Did any of you guys watch the what was it, Kirby Air Riders Direct? Because I saw that this game had its own Direct, and it was like 45 minutes long. And it was like one of the really influential like directors at Nintendo as well, like Miyamoto, I think. The dude who does Smash Bros. I don't know like anything about
the
it.
Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon.
Kirby Air Riders
and 2 new
had a
amiibo are
crazy
also on the
long
way.
Direct.
Tap them to summon figure players that you can train.
You know, I kind of thought amiibos were dead. I'm surprised that they're
Your
like
figure
mentioning
players
them
will
so
level
much.
up as they compete.
Do people still
and
buy
the machine's
amiibos?
proficiency level will also increase.
Sakurai, yeah, that's what it was. Thank you.
Plus, with the amiibo, you can swap
Oh,
riders.
Kirby is his?
Just
I didn't
like
realize
in the
that
game,
it's the same
you can
director.
choose
That's
your
cool.
rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over.
Haven't thought about amiibos
These
since
2
high
new
school.
amiibo
I'm
will be
saying.
available November 20th,
I'm
the same day
saying.
as the
Who is
game's
buying
launch.
these?
Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders amiibo updates in the future. And a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's
A
director,
second
Mr.
one?
Sakurai, is
Dude.
also on the way.
He already made a 45-minute one that I haven't watched yet. Sakurai is in his like YouTuber arc, bro. He is yapping. I'm kind of here for it though. Honestly, I might check it out just because he's got like so much to say. I'm glad that he's passionate about what he's making, you know. I've had enough 1-minute introductions that say nothing. Okay, I have not played like any Zelda games pretty much in my life, which a lot of people will beat me up for. But I have a feeling a lot of people were excited when this got announced, from what I remember. Because this was announced before, right? The like new Hyrule Warriors thing. It's like a prequel or
After
something,
traveling
right?
back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule, Rauru, and the queen,
Rauru.
Sonia. She joins them to take on
Rauru
Demon
looks
King
like a chill
Ganondorf
guy.
in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War.
He's so tall.
Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside
Or
your
maybe they're
allies.
short. I don't know. That's a lot of enemies.
Like
100
this brave
KOs.
Korok. Get familiar with your allies' abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation.
Holy, like, horde
Zonai
battle
devices can
mechanics,
bring
dude.
water,
My
wind,
God.
and other effects to combat.
There are so...
Make
I thought that
strategic
was
use
just
of
like,
them
oh,
to
they picked
counter
like
your
the one
enemies
area
and
where you get
alter
jumped
the
by like
flow of
100
battle.
enemies as a gimmick.
Pair
Is this
up
just like
with
every
nearby
area in
allies to
Hyrule
unleash
Warriors?
mighty sync strikes. Depending on the pair, sync strikes can deal high damage or have a variety of other effects.
Okay, I mean, that's a cool mechanic.
Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game.
Game Share is such a good feature for Nintendo, man, because their games be costing too much for both of you to buy them.
Uncover ancient truths that were only
Rauru
glimpsed
is
in
a
the
funny
Legend
name,
of
I know.
Zelda,
I thought it
Tears
too.
of the Kingdom. Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, a
November
2025
6th. Pre-orders
release.
begin later today.
I
on
didn't think
Nintendo
we were going to
eShop.
have any of those. Interesting. Okay, cool. What is this? Seagulls.
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle.
British guy.
And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it.
Me when I
Okay.
want to escape
1,
the UK.
2, 3.
There's more to this world than this island, and I'm gonna prove it. Oh, they got an orchestra. That's cool. Is this like Dragon Quest or something? The character looks kind of familiar, but not in this art style. Their faces look so goofy.
It all began with a spark of curiosity. Guided
This
by
has
a
to be like a
mysterious
game
talent,
remake or a
a
really
group
old
of young
series.
heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them?
Dude, the
beyond
accuracy
it all?
of the thing you put about the direct, like, scripts is just I'm saying, bro, every time it's the most generic description that they could have possibly give of any game. They will face a variety of foes and encounter various trials and tribulation. Like, dude. Okay, it is Dragon Quest reimagined.
Reimagined.
Oh, another
That's
7
the
reimagined
spirit.
JRPG.
Look out.
No
world.
way.
Here we come.
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
I know Dragon Quest
hope
is
you're looking
really
forward
big
to
in
the
like
journey ahead in
Japan,
this
or at least
reimagined
it's
world.
like significantly bigger in Japan than it ever was
Now,
abroad.
we'd like to announce 2 things. First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app.
I forgot Nintendo
The
Today
app continues
exists.
to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And all sorts of
I don't know
information
why, it just
about
feels so
Nintendo
goofy to me seeing like this really artistic rendition of Zelda, and it just says like September 8th, 2025, 12 to 1 p.m. lunch. Like,
games and characters on a daily basis.
I don't know why. I think calendars
a
are
new
cool,
Kirby
but like
theme.
portioning out like exactly when your lunch is gonna
We're
fall.
also delivering
feels
information
kinda funny
regularly
to me.
about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release. So please check that out. Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion.
There's somebody out there
take a look at
using
this.
Nintendo Today. There's like 7 or 8 people who use that for their calendar.
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy.
Okay, new Nintendo classics.
You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory.
You lost me at dedicated accessory, dog. Are you absolutely kidding me? What happened to like, oh hey, we're bringing back some of these old retro games from like 30 years ago, 20 years, even 10 years ago from the old consoles as like a little free thing that you can check out on the console. You know, we just had to port them. It's like, nah, you gotta buy the Nintendo Switch 2 Virtual Boy. What, I compare it with my Nintendo Switch webcam, my Nintendo Switch 2 microphone, my Nintendo Switch 2, like, I don't know, GPS tracker so that Nintendo can, like, own everything. Like, what? Bro, like, my God, bro. Let me just call my Nintendo Switch 2 bank teller and take out my Nintendo Switch 2 payday loan so that I can be in Nintendo Switch 2 debt. Like,
Recreates the
like what am I gonna do,
Virtual
man?
Boy hardware by inserting a console to play. Both Nintendo Switch
Come
2
on, bro.
and Nintendo Switch are supported.
It's a dock? Wait.
Mario's
Wait.
Tennis.
Stop. This is a dock. I just realized. Did you see that? They put in the Switch. What is this? What am I looking at? Genuinely. What? Okay, hold on. And there's no controller on this from what I can see, right? Is this really a whole extension that is just a dock that lets you look at it through glasses? I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm misunderstanding. Do they really have a whole separate apparatus for a dock that is literally just like glasses with the little plastic film? I hope I'm misunderstanding,
Nintendo
man.
Switch 2
I
and
hope
Nintendo
there's more
Switch
to
are
it than I
supported.
thought it. Oh, but it supports the original Switch 2,
Play
thank God. So I can have a
Mario's
regular Nintendo Switch debt instead of Nintendo Switch 2 debt.
Galactic
While I
Pinball.
play Galactic Pinball. Thank you.
Telero Boxer, and more. The 14
Like,
classic games.
also, why are all the new games, they have like the announcer just being like, here's Yoshi going for a walk. He managed to break this rock. Here you'll go on an adventure. And then they get to the stuff nobody asked for, and they're like, here you can play Galactic Pinball. and Teleboxer. Like,
Games shown here are planned to be released
get
over
this
time.
guy on the actual
Virtual Boy
games, bro.
Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch.
This isn't even out
February
yet. It's
17th.
February next year. Who is waiting for this?
Accessory needed to play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics will be available.
Oh,
in the
Nintendo!
future.
I hope this last 25 minutes
Cardboard
has
model of the accessory
something,
will
man.
also be available.
It really is! He's holding a different controller! It really is just glasses! Oh, you cannot be serious! Oh my god! Oh my... Wow. I'm speechless.
We hope you're looking
I have no
forward to
words.
Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics. Okay, let's see some more headlines.
I'm astonished. Genuinely no words.
The Crimson Butterfly.
Oh, but thank God we
soars
have the
again.
Crimson Butterfly source again. Just when I thought this direct was over,
Minakami
man.
Village, a place said to have vanished from the map.
Okay, it looks good though.
But when twin
Fatal
sisters,
Frame 2.
Mio and Mayu
Oh, it's a
find
remake.
themselves
Why is
lost and
everything a
wander into
remake
the
on the
village,
Switch 2? Where are the new titles,
they encounter
man?
the unthinkable.
I've heard of Fatal Frame before. I'm not really a horror gamer like
Victims
that.
of a past tragedy.
I mean, it looks like a cool remake, but I'm saying, like, where are...
Now,
Like, do
Neo must
something,
use the
Nintendo. They're
camera
clowning
obscura,
you.
A device
But
that can
make
pacify
something,
the
please.
unsettled ghosts and find
The
their way
best
home.
part of the direct been Talking
But
Flower.
as she delves deeper into the mystery,
Talking Flower and new movie with Jack Black as Bowser again.
Don't let go of my hand.
They brought Chris Pratt
Mayu's
back for
sanity
Mario
slips
Galaxy
away.
movie. That's my highlight. I didn't even watch the actual Mario movie, but like genuinely,
where will the Crimson
I don't know,
Butterfly lead
man.
them? Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake
it's
launches
okay.
on the
It's
Nintendo
not over till
Switch
it's
2
over.
system early next
Maybe
year.
they're gonna cook. Maybe surely they've got something,
Upgrade
man.
your play with the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games.
Okay, more Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
In the Nintendo Switch 2
One Piece
edition of
Pirate
One Piece
Warrior?
Pirate Warriors
I've
4,
never even
you'll
heard of-
face off
More on-screen enemies? Like, have you ever spoken to like somebody who actually plays your video games? Like, they're like, okay, we need to revamp a new game for the console. What do we got? I got it. We're gonna bring back One Piece Pirate Warrior 4 and put more enemies on the screen. Like,
against more on-screen enemies than
Like,
ever
dog.
before.
than
as you aim
ever
to become
before.
King of the pirates.
No. That's gonna get me to be the king of
Enjoy
pirates. Of course they would have like Overcooked with the new Nintendo Switch webcams going. What are these like pictures of people as well? This guy like just looks constipated, bro. Like, what if
Camera play and more in Overcooked 2 Nintendo Switch 2
the
edition.
Nintendo Switch
Serve up
2 is
dishes
not a
and
real
reactions
console,
while you
man.
cook together.
Like, this just seems so much worse than just being on a video call with your homies and playing the game. Like, look at how unamused these people who are using the Nintendo Switch 2 webcam is. This is their demo, and they have her. She is a completely deadpan, straight face, bro. Like, this guy literally looks disgusted at what he... What is happening?
Mouse controls are cropping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley.
Okay, this would be nice
Plus,
if
up
you...
to 4 friends
This is
locally
good.
can
See,
play
this is not literally showing a game that 3 people play and going now with more on-screen enemies than ever before and then moving on like that was a big moment to share. That like, here you go. Split screen Stardew Valley mouse controls. This is something that some people will actually look at and be like, oh, that's
Split
nice.
screen
You know, that's
multiplayer.
quality of life.
and with Game Share.
And with now that's pretty cool. Game Share Stardew Valley. That's actually neat. I'll give you your props for that, Nintendo. This is a cool game to let people game share on.
4 players can play together if one person has the game.
See, that's what the big part is only one of you has to have it. If you have like a significant other, only one of you has to buy Stardew Valley for you to be cute and be playing it together. See, That's a good feature. Finally,
5
something.
new levels,
Just a crumb, and then we're back to Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Like, what are we talking about?
Candyland and Museum are dropping in with Human Fall Flat.
This
Nintendo
game
Switch
looks
2
like it would
edition.
cost a maximum
Plus,
of $3
with mouse
on Steam,
controls,
bro.
You
Like,
can
come on.
enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun.
But there's a new way to wobble, at least. I mean, it's probably fun.
Craving more to clean?
Power Wash Simulator
Power Wash
DLC
Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series.
I mean, this game makes sense
Unholster
for
your
the
washer
Switch demographic.
And effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied
I like
surroundings
Power Wash
into
Simulator.
squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new
I don't
tools
play
and
it all the
supplies,
time. I play it a little bit
including
sometimes.
enhanced
Fun.
soap, a surface cleaner, additional power
I don't
washers,
think it's AI because
and
it's
rigging
too
equipment for those
consistent.
hard-to-reach places. Wash your way through a fresh campaign as you explore even more.
But it
of
low-key
Muckingham.
does give like
Then
AI
venture into new,
vibes, you know what I
grimy
mean?
locations,
When I hear this, I don't literally think a robot wrote it, but I do think this guy is not a real person.
including detergent tow.
You know what I
and
mean?
Luca
Like
City.
they're similar, but there's a
After a
distinction.
hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected.
You can actually
For the
decorate
first
your own
time,
place
up
in
to
Power
4
Wash?
players
That's
can
cool.
make
I didn't know
progress in the
that.
campaign together in online co-op.
Oh, there's
Or
co-op?
split
I
the
didn't know
work
that this
between
game had
2 players
co-op.
with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and
I don't
clean
think
to
they
your
said
heart's
enhanced
content
soap, but they
when
might have.
Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
That's cool.
The fruit matching phenomenon returns.
Suika game? How do you make a follow-up to Suika game? This is like the
Suika
most...
game is back and
How?
rounder than ever.
Oh, it's round.
This time, the fruit falls toward the center of a circle, and you can
We
drop
got
it from
brand
any
new
angle.
Atomic Suika game,
It's
guys.
360 degrees of fruit dropping.
Hey, I
fun.
mean, if it's only a couple dollars like Suika game was, I would probably
If you
buy
combine
this.
fruits a certain number of
You know what?
times, it's super evolution time. When this is active,
Like I'm saying, they always get the fun narrators on the most unserious scripts of all time. Like,
you can earn bonus points
it's
based on the
just
number
funny,
of fruits
man.
you merge.
I don't have anything else to say. It's just funny. But this seems like a cool way to like try and follow
Plus,
up
with
on the
Nintendo
fad that
Switch 2
Suika game
version,
had, I
You can
guess.
play with others locally via game
I
share.
can respect
This
it.
allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge
Local
fruit
game
together in
share?
co-op.
Oh, I know that people are gonna get heated as hell playing this, bro. You're sitting on the couch with your guy, like, you know, like, why would you drop the strawberry there? What are you doing? You're trolling.
Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches
Suika
on
Game
Nintendo
Planet.
Switch 2
As
and
long as it's
Nintendo
just like a
Switch
cheap
this
little
winter.
game, like mini game, kind of like the other one, I think that's cool. That's a cool drop, Nintendo. I respect it. It would make Candy Crush sound like it would save my life. Oh God. Give this guy like the Mario Wonder script or something like. Let him voice a real game, man. What is this? Very ominous. Is this like Metroid or something? That is. I've never actually played a Metroid game, but I know that a lot of people have been waiting like a decade for Metroid 4 to come out. Is this even that though? She's just dirt biking in the emptiest desert I've ever seen. This is when games are like, explore a new open world, and it's just a car in a field of sand. Average gaming, modern gaming feeling. I am kind of hating. Sorry. Let me see. This part looks cool. I don't think having like an open world section is bad as long as there's like other stuff to it. This looks like it could be an interesting game. Interesting stylistic choice to not put a narrator for that one. It's actually dropping this year. It's dropping December. What is this? See, I was like, oh, this is cool. They got like a little like lore book thingy going, and then they're like, the next step of our journey to launch, pre-release amiibos. Like, can we be so for real, Nintendo? Can we be 3 pre-release amiibos on 2 separate release dates? Oh, they're gonna be lining up outside the GameStop with this one, man. Like, wait, I'm just thinking about it. GameStop is like dead. Like, it's legitimately hard to find physical outlets for gaming now. Where are people buying amiibos? How do they even keep selling these? Like, where are you selling these? Like Walmart or something? Like, where are we selling the amiibos, dude? Well, it actually is Walmart. I swear it has to be Target, maybe. Yeah.
Beautiful.
DLC is smashing it.
Why do they put DLC on every single mainline Nintendo game now? Why are they actually farming DLC on everything?
Sway into Donkey
At least
Kong Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, from what I've heard, is
This
like a
new edition
really,
lets you-
really good game. Like, I've heard people saying that this game is a contender for Game of the Year. I think there's no way that it beats Silksong and like Clair Obscura Expedition 33, but I haven't played any of those 3 yet. I'm just saying, like, from what I've seen, I'd be very surprised. But at least this game is supposedly really good. So you know what? Maybe DLC is not such a bad thing.
Barrel around DK Island, the home of some familiar faces.
Because this seems cool. Honestly, this seems like a fun DLC. You
And
got like
if you
roots to
finish
the old
main
DK
game story,
games.
Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
What do you think? Ready.
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush.
Okay, so it's like a
Meet your
speedrun
emerald quota
mode.
within the time limit to clear each round.
That seems like a fun mini game.
The key to amassing emeralds is
Maybe our
collecting
expectations
fossils
are
to
just too
gain
high because of
perks.
Silksong. I mean, low key, yeah. In a lot of
Collect
ways
a
it is,
fossil.
but I don't think that it's just the fact that Silksong came out. It's consumer fatigue. We've seen so many of these, like, they're not literally slop games. Some of them are, but most of them, like, they're not bad games, but they're not exceptional, and they charge you like $80 on an already expensive console. When it's like, you already have a computer. There are people out there making good games for $10 to $30 on Steam. You know what I mean? Like, you can only be willing to pay so much because the graphics are good, it's on a Nintendo console, and that's it. Like, you know, the IP can only go so far, right? And back in the day, it was revolutionary. You can't play like something that was new to like the Wii or the DS or something like that, you know. It was like the technology was so cool. It let you play games that don't exist on PC. And low-key, they still don't. You can't really get the motion control experience on a PC game. But most of these games don't like build themselves off of a revolutionary gimmick like that anymore because it's been too long. The technology's gone too far that we've kind of used everything. That authenticity is gone. And so now we're comparing these console games to the PC games. And when it comes to like that aspect, the PC games have always had to be better value, better story, better gameplay at a better price point, because otherwise you're just going to buy the famous console stuff. You know what I mean? They have to be exceptional. And now that we're at a point with the technological evolution of gaming that you can honestly start to compare like the console stuff and the PC stuff, and it's not apples to oranges, and it's also like in an economy where low-key you might not even be able to afford to be a console gamer anymore, which feels crazy since it used to be like the family approachable option. It's just like the magic is gone. You're sort of seeing the curtain lifted, and they have to like adapt to that happening. Otherwise, they're going to lose like a lot of their consumer base. I think that's really what it boils down to.
And you'll get to pick from 3 random ones.
Anyway, this being like
Perks
a
have
roguelike
different
mode is
effects,
cool though.
Like getting more
Because I was
emeralds
thinking
from
it might be
defeated
kind of
enemies,
flat, but having like a roguelike
or
skill
more
builder for
jam-packed
it,
treasure chests.
it's kind
There
of
are all
giving like
sorts to
baby's
choose
first
from.
Hades experience, you know?
Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds.
where you collect oodles of emeralds. They really have like the
You
goofiest
can also
language
smash
choices when they
Banandium
write
gems
these
to gain
scripts,
random
man.
skills that power up Donkey Kong
fun.
during your run.
You don't hate the DK game? I'm not interested
Your
in it. That's
perks and
fair, you know.
skills reset
I honestly
after
think
each
I
run.
would have fun playing Bonanza, but it's also not gonna get me to like buy
The
a Switch
Fossil
2
and Banandium
and
gem
spend like
locations stay the
$80
same.
and then also buy a
Refine
DLC.
your
You know what I
winning
mean?
strategy with each go.
Like, that's also what it is. Is the Switch 2 is new. So a lot of people are watching this deciding, am I going to buy a Switch 2 or not, right? So you're looking at, like, what, $500 for the console, like $100 almost for the game, with the DLC, definitely over $100. Aside from if you get none of the extra peripherals, which, let's be honest, you shouldn't. They're bad. At that point, is this game $600 good to you? Because none of the other titles are that like crazy from what I've seen, and each one of those titles already has to be $80 good, assuming you own the console, and you don't own the console yet. So they actually have to be, as a collective, you would have to have 5 games. Let's say like 5 games at an average of like $100 each, which is a little bit rounding up what it will cost. But like if you're counting taxes, it really isn't actually. So you have 5 games that cost you that, and the console. Those 5 games have to be $200 good to you each. Otherwise, you shouldn't buy it. Just straight up, right? That's what it boils down to. It's really hard financially to want to buy a Switch 2
based on how well you did.
And I'm saying this as somebody who's thought like a bunch of times, like, man, I kind of want to buy a Switch 2 just for the technology upgrade so I can play my Switch games in like an actual good frame rate and, you know, slide the better graphics. I don't care that much about. The frame rate is the part where I was like, that would be nice. You know, that would be convenient. I would like that. And, you know, having like digital game sharing and stuff like that, that's dope. You know, if you have a friend group, maybe for these single player games, only one of you buys it and then you lend them to each other. One thing that I've always wanted to get on for Nintendo is I have so many like family members and friends who are like, you need to play Xenoblade, dude. And I'm like, I don't want to pay like $80 for Xenoblade. But if they could lend me it digitally, I'll play Xenoblade. Like, you know, so there are like upsides to the console, but they're doing it dirty by making all the games so expensive and low-key not that crazy. Like, they have to be doing more. They have to be more extra than this, I feel like.
Playing can net you new fashion.
The rush to have better and better graphics is causing the quality of games to decrease exponentially 100%, because they're still trying to pump out schedules like they always used to, but they're trying to pump out graphics at a way higher level than they used to. And if you just think about it, that's a lot more like strain on your studio. There's a reason all of these indie games that are cropping up now, you know, the few every year that come out and everybody's like, oh my God, that's crazy. They're usually not that crazy graphically. Look at Silksong, bro. It's done really nicely, but the style is not that wild. You know what I mean? They just take a style that is simple and do it really well. Undertale Deltarune is a fantastic example too. Like, you know, graphically, that is like extremely simple. You know, you have to be an artist, but like it's still like pixel art. It's not even that like detailed. You know what I mean? If you gave a studio that works on graphics like this, like what is in front of you on the Donkey Kong thing right now, and you asked them graphically to design Deltarune for you, they could finish that in like a tenth of the time, probably less than it takes them to design this game, because it's so much like simpler. And that means that, you know, all of that time and all of that money can go to making the game not cost $80, you know, putting more into like story writing or into gameplay. And I don't want to knock this game too much, because apparently this game is really good, right? But it's hard to want to buy it when it's really good, but it's $80. And there are other games that are really good that are like $20. And I also don't have to buy a $500 console just to even experience it. You know what I mean?
And statues to display on DK Island.
Like, I do like good
Plus, you get
graphics
to
like this,
play
but it's a
Emerald
great
Rush
point, you know.
on more layers.
You gotta be intentional about it. Make your Elden Ring. Spend like a hell of a long time and make it beautiful. But also, like, you can't release an Elden Ring every 2 years. And nobody expects you to release an Elden Ring every 2 years. So stop trying to make all the console IP things come out every 2 years, because it's not realistic. Just give them time so that the holistic thing can be better. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
Take on the challenge to
if you're gonna do
that
it.
promotion.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta
The
like
Donkey Kong
just
Bonanza,
accept
DK
that it
Island,
won't
and
come
Emerald
out as
Rush
often,
paid
and that's
DLC
fine.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo eShop later
Free
today.
demo is cool, actually. If I had a Switch 2, I'd probably play that.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is
That
getting
might be the
paid
best
DLC.
marketing move they made in this entire direct, and it's literally one sentence that they grazed over. Is that this game is literally like going for Game of the Year. Probably won't win it, but it's going for it. And if you have the Switch 2 already, you could just play part of it for free, like today. That's really good. Like, talk about that, dude. Talk about it. Like, come on.
DK
How are you
Island
gonna
and
graze over
Emerald
that?
Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island.
But no, they gotta remind you to buy the DLC because
Please
you're
take
not
a look
allowed
at this.
to have money. Okay, here we go. Pokemon. It's probably gonna be Legend ZA, but I hope it's Gen 10. The models look good. I mean, I've only seen a Ditto, but he looks so derpy. Ditto is such a goofy little guy. What are you gonna turn into? That's a human person. What on earth?
This land is just waiting to be shaped
What?
by a Ditto that looks like a human. And what's
What?
that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
Am I crazy or is this literally just Pixelmon? I don't want to call it too early, but is this actually just Pixelmon?
What's this? Looks like
Pixelmon, but it's
Ditto's
not
got an
actually
idea.
Minecraft. Some of the shapes are rounded cubes instead of actual cubes. Oh, okay, nope, never mind. That's actually a cool gameplay idea. You like copy the abilities of random wild Pokemon. Little freak, look at the Bulbasaur's expression, dude. Look at the Bulbasaur's face. Bro is
By learning
flabbergasted.
this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's
Dumbfounded.
water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
What now? Are you gonna burn down all of the grass? Like you grow it all, you water it, and then you light it on fire? In a new adventure featuring arson. Wait, this literally is Minecraft.
And
This is
wood to
actually
build
just
with.
Minecraft. I swear. The more I watch, the more this is just Minecraft, but with like a little
Till
like
the fields and grow
a little gimmick
delicious
to it to
crops.
make it seem like you're not just using the tools.
Build homes for the Pokemon you meet. There's so much to do here.
Okay, I mean, honestly, this is a really cute spin-off game. I don't want to hate, because this actually does seem like a really cute Pokemon spin-off, and a lot better than the spin-offs they normally make. It's got, like, an Animal Crossing type of quality to it, but it's also got, like, the different, like, mechanics of, like, using the Pokemon that you catch to be able to interact with the world in different ways in a kind of Minecraft adjacent style. I think it's cool. You know what? I'm saying this actually looks like a fun spin-off. I won't lie. This game is cute. I could see myself
No
sinking
need
like
to
10 or
rush,
15
though.
hours into this.
Go at your own
Pokemon back
pace,
to work.
and you'll have a wonderful
Pokemon the
space
children
before you
yearn
know
for
it.
the mines. You literally play as a fake child. It's so immersive. What did that say? Sorry, I accidentally hit the arrow. But this is cute. This game actually looks good.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia. That is a goofy name. But you know what?
A brand new Pokemon
I'll give you
game
your
is
snaps
coming
for that.
to Nintendo Switch
Kinda ate
2.
with that one. I like it.
We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia.
I am.
Where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon.
Creative idea, too, I have to
we
say.
have information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Okay, this must be ZA. Yeah, this is ZA. Pokemon Legends ZA Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Does that mean that you can buy ZA for the original Switch? I still don't know if I'm going to buy this game, but nice to know it'd be an option. Like, it looks kind of interesting. The open world battling is kind of, like, unique, I suppose. It's definitely different. It's not like the other Pokemon games. It uses the same, like, IP and, like, Mega Evolution and whatnot. Oh, starter Megas! Okay, Chestnuts looks... Oh, damn. Oh, these are actually pretty badass. Hold on. Yo! Okay, wait. These Megas are kind of sick. Why did they make Greninja Australian, though? What? They just flipped them upside down. Now the Megas actually look cool. One thing I will say, I like most of the Mega evolutions that they've like revealed so far for this game. They look neat. Oh, there's like rogue boss mons and stuff. That's kind of neat. Okay. I still have the old Megas in there too. There was no new ones in that like 10 shot of 6, right? Yeah, no, they're all existing. Ooh. I mean, they really didn't show anything new there other than the starter Megas. They look good. Hello, Chainik. Yeah, I mean, I love Pokemon. Honestly, it kind of pains me to see that Pokemon has been gradually falling off in a lot of ways. Scarlet and Violet was good though. Scarlet and Violet, they did a good job, I have to say. It, like not with optimizing the game, horribly optimized, but like the story itself and like the Pokemon, they were good. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Legends Arceus left a lot to be desired. Like it was a good game, but it was sort of like a test of concept. So I'm a little more critical going into buying another one. But you know, it's interesting. I think that ZA
it
looks
appears
solid.
that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City.
Yeah, no, Scarlet and Violet had
people
like the
and
best
Pokemon
story of
live.
any Pokemon game, I think.
Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th. We have
That's actually
one more
soon. Wait,
Pokemon
October
trailer.
16th. That's like a month
Please
from
take a
now.
look.
I didn't realize it was that close. But I guess, yeah, they have been teasing it for a while. Hoopa. Okay, here's the portal to the secrets of the universe. Mega Balls. Oh, 2 Raichu? Okay. That's kind of sick. Mega Raichu X and Y? Mega Dimension. Okay, I will say Mega X and Y Raichu are literally the same design, except one of them they split the tail in two, and the other one they split the ears in two, and it was the exact same way both times. But, you know, look, one of them's got red eyes and one's got blue. Like, it's just... oh my god, wait, I just noticed it's paid DLC. Oh my god, it's paid DLC. Real dude, why? You know what? This is gonna make... Wait, oh no. Wait, I'm confused. I was about to say this is gonna be pay to win for competitive Pokemon again. Just like how they made the most broken legendaries from the past 2 games also DLC logged. But they're moving the competitive stuff to champions, which I don't think operates off of Pokemon Home. Like, it's just, you just pick the Pokemon out of a team builder. So like, I don't know. They just really like DLC now. What happened, Nintendo? Why are you going so hard on DLC
getting
now?
Paid DLC called Mega Dimension.
Am I crazy, or is it actually wild to advertise paid DLC for a game that's not even out yet? Like, dude.
Raichu has 2
Let me
different
play
mega
the game
evolutions.
first.
How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on to some more.
Okay, they're not even like going into it. They just felt like letting us know. They're just like, yup, save your money. You think that you get to have food on the table and Pokemon in the table? No, it's 2025, bro. You gotta pick and choose. You gotta pick and choose.
Ready for some killer
See, pick
fun
and
in the
choose
sun?
sounds like Pikachu's. That's why you gotta do it. You know, is it really that important? If you just skip breakfast for 2 months, I'm sure you'll save $80.
Are you okay? You seem pretty out of
Oh,
it.
this is the Danganronpa one?
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip
Danganronpa,
to
is this another,
Jabberwock
like,
Island,
remake?
you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin.
I think it's cool that they're, like,
In
sticking...
high-speed detective action.
I like to see a remake that is not... like, oh, it's not actually even a... Is it a remake? It's a new storyline. Oh, that's
You'll
neat.
shoot down contradictions and
I like they
counter
didn't try to go
opponents
ultra modern with
reveal
the graphics,
truth.
and they just kept with the style.
And
Danganronpa 2x2.
along with the main game, an additional story is included. One
Oh,
incident
that's
will
cool.
trigger main game.
What is it?
An
I'm sorry.
additional story
I'm sorry.
is
Panning to this shot of this guy just standing here ominously. He just looks like he's photoshopped in, bro. It's giving like the, hey, is your Uber driver M outside?
included. One incident.
That's cool
will-
though. You know what? I'm not a fan of when they make you pay for a game that's already been out for 10 years. But doing a remake and a whole new storyline for it as a bundle, that's heat.
Trigger an entirely
I can respect
new
that.
scenario with different victims and culprits.
I love this guy, and you know, my beloved, the absolute dichotomy, bro. I'm frothing at the mouth to my beloved.
Class trial is about to begin.
Danganronpa 2x2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems next year.
Oh, Switch original systems too.
Make history in the Three Kingdoms.
Dope.
Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to
Back to
Nintendo
mobile
Switch
game.
2.
Back to mobile game
The
advertisements.
Three Kingdoms, an era
Dynasty
of warring
Warriors.
factions.
Other
As a
word I
nameless
forgot
hero,
about. Other random
Join forces with
buzzword.
Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior.
Nah,
Your
this
choices
gameplay is
will
actually
influence
giving
your
Raid
story
Shadow Legends.
and
I'm
may
sorry.
even alter historical events from the
I'm
Three
sorry,
Kingdoms.
bro. This is
Plus,
giving. This is
hey, DLC
totally
is
giving
on the
that.
way.
Oh my god. Of course it has DLC.
Choose a different
Oh,
path and experience new
dude,
developments
take a
that
shot
weren't in
for
the main
every
story.
paid DLC
Walk
on
your own
Nintendo
path and
Direct.
become a
End up in the
one-man army.
hospital.
When Dynasty Warriors
Literally
Origins
die.
and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2,
Bro.
January 22nd.
You cannot be for real. It's not even out yet. What? How many of these? Take an extra shot for every DLC. It's for a game that hasn't even released yet. Like, bro.
Two fates are now intertwined.
I can't. Dude. This direct is not real, man. Okay, this game looks cool though. What is this?
Welcome to
Oh,
the
it's Monster
sprawling
Hunter,
world of
that's
Monster
why.
Hunter, where all sorts of
I was like, this game
monsters
looks
live.
good. It's
By
Monster Hunter.
bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the
Monsties.
land.
Is that really what they're called? I didn't
climb
know that.
cliffs,
Wait, that's so
swim
whimsical.
across water,
This game looks so whimsical
and
compared to
fly
what
through the
Monster
air
Hunter
as
looks
you
like
freely
what I
explore
thought
the
it
map.
was. I thought Monster Hunter was low-key
a
like
strange
Elden Ring,
phenomenon
kind
that
of
causes
like.
petrification now threatens the world.
This is
It's up to
much
you
more
to
Nintendo
venture
coded.
forth and find the source of the danger in order to prevent total calamity. Raise
Another
your monsters,
generic script,
bond
but
with them, and
it
work
looks cool.
together to face whatever stands in your path.
We got 8 minutes left. What could possibly save this direct?
Monster Hunter Stories 3.
I would love an
Twisted
update on the
Reflection
FromSoft
soars onto
exclusive they
Nintendo
mentioned,
Switch
the
2,
Dusk Bloods.
March
That'd be
13th.
cool. An actual Mario title that like people are excited for. Like I don't know. Work together to face whatever stands in your path. 2-Point Museum. Oh, we're getting the speed trial. Disgaea 7 complete. Completely gay. This gay is 7 times over complete. EA Sports. It's in the game. Oh my god, guys, it's in the game. More Dragon Quest remakes. Except they're actually in the old art style. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage. That's a long name. Lego Voyagers. You could literally just play as Lego bricks. Like the little lanky one. You guys ever seen the clip of somebody comparing queso to like a specific like type of Lego block? It is just like a little gray one that's like stubby and like stubby and wide. Mods ban this guy. 1 by 1 Lego piece, that's what it was, thank you. Persona 3. Persona? Okay. The speed round is done. Lightning round is over. Phone call. Hey, it's Miyamoto. I got a new game for you. In this game, you will explore a vast world and make lots of friends and foes.
Yes.
The FNAF phone guy? Hello? Hello?
They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Miss Ashcroft? What is this? It's another Capcom game. Grill 14. Number 14. Burger Grill. Shoe lettuce.
Oh, you're FBI?
The shoes come off at number 15.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
I'm sorry, this game looks really serious. My bad. That's a crime scene. Oh boy.
Grace. Stay close.
Grace. Grace, it says do not cross. You wouldn't break the wall, would you, Grace? Game's over. Turn around. Go home. Back to Girl 14.
What's wrong? I'll explain later.
I'll explain later. You just have to buy the paid DLC. It's coming after this segment. We take out the DLC. We take out the tape. That's the DLC.
I've been watching you.
I've been watching you too.
You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
That's a very polite way of describing things.
Tell me what's going on.
Oh, that's like a stalker. He got a picture. He got a picture of you on the laptop in your room. It's over.
Grace.
Oh, this is like graphic. Wait, this is so graphic to be putting in like a Nintendo Direct. Wait, this is really graphic for a Direct. You got like blood, like actual like realistic
no
blood.
your destiny.
That's a gun. Resident Evil Requiem. I mean, looks cool. I don't know that Switch 2 is your demographic, but it looks pretty cool. I'll give you that. Interesting choice. It's okay, all the kids that were watching already fell asleep. The Yoshi narrator was like 50 minutes ago.
A brand new entry in the Resident
off
Evil
to nap
series
time.
is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're
Resident
looking
Evil
forward
isn't
to
normally
Resident Evil
Nintendo, is
Requiem,
it?
Where you'll
Am I
face
crazy?
unknown nightmares.
I thought it was just PC.
Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series
It is
with a
okay. That's what I
first-person
thought.
perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
Cool. That's a cool little deal that you struck.
Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
There's one left, guys. It's going to be a banger, right? Surely. What is this? This looks cool. Like a gladiator coliseum. New Smash Bros. New Smash Bros. Come on. That is definitely not a new Smash Bros. What is this?
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
The heroic games. They've begun, guys. Oh, is this Fire Emblem?
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
Oh, it is Fire Emblem. Neat. I think you're right. I'm pretty sure this is Fire Emblem. I've never played them, but that like
is a great strength.
that like
An
4
unyielding
square
strength for any
directional
foe.
like
Sheer strength
overworld
to uphold the fate I
strategy.
ordeal.
I've only seen that from
Above
Fire
all,
Emblem.
I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen.
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
I mean, it looks cool. I don't know what's happening, but I also think that I'd rather that than hear the Nintendo Direct announcer come back and be like, here you'll explore a vast world with your friends fighting treacherous foes.
I won't let you hurt her!
There are some people that are feral about Fire Emblem, bro. I think it's one of those series kind of like Pokemon is for us, where if you get into it as an adult, only like a specific type of person will, but if you played it when you were younger, you'd probably just be like really into it.
I shall grant whatever wish
I
you
think
may
most
desire.
RPGs are like that,
So
honestly.
say I, the divine sovereign. That I vow to you.
Like, there is a type of person who gets into RPGs like as an adult, but I feel like most of the time it's just you
The
try it
years
as a
were
kid
long,
and it's like hella cool,
weren't they?
and then you just stick with that IP for a long time.
Have you forgotten me so soon?
Wait, Palutena? Isn't that like Kid Icarus? Am I tripping? Maybe that wasn't Palutena.
Forgotten me so soon?
Looks kind of like it though. I guess not though. I
Was
guess
the
it was
trailer
just
for
the
Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave, the latest in the
Fortune's Weave.
series.
Yeah, I know that she's
Intertwining
Kid Icarus.
story
I was like,
happens
did they psych me out? Is there
alongside
actually like
heroic
2
games.
finals?
What
Not that I
kinds of
played
stories
Kid
await?
Icarus either, but Fire Emblem
Please
3
stay
has.
tuned
Oh,
for
okay.
future updates.
Cool.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Wow. That was a watch. That was a watch of all time. Also, I'm just noticing, look at this. Literally every single up next is all the different games they covered. Do you think they paid YouTube to do that? Because, like, I have a hard time believing not a single regular YouTube video would sneak into this screen. Isn't that kind of crazy? I wonder how much they paid YouTube to do that. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Not nearly as much stuff as I was expecting for a full hour of like probably the most anticipated direct in a long time. You know, I feel like the ball was really in Nintendo's court. Everybody was like waiting, like, all right, all the people that you know were going to buy the Switch 2 that bought it on release, they did it. They're waiting for their games. Everybody who's still on the fence, like, this is where they're looking like, okay, what's it going to be, Nintendo? Like, let me see what I can get hyped about. All in all, yeah, I don't know. Mario Galaxy movie, I mean, it'll probably do well. I think it's a fun idea. I don't know that I'll watch it, but it seems cool. In terms of like actual games, I think that it's dope that they remade Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. I think that it's scummy that they're going to charge it for like a full price game. I don't think that that's what, I mean, at least you're getting 2 for the price of 1, presumably. But like, still, dog, like, I don't know, just go on Facebook Marketplace, just buy like an old Wii copy for like $15. Like, I don't know, man. Am I crazy for that? I don't think I'm crazy for that. Mario Tennis looked cool. I like that they did a new Mario Tennis and it's got a campaign mode. That makes me happy. That actually looked like thought out. Mario Tennis Fever, I think that this is a solid looking game. I probably wouldn't pay a full price for it, but I think that there are, at least, you know, I think that it looked like it could be a good game. The Mario Wonder, like, new edition, I think looked good too. I think that this had like some cool stuff with the mini games and like the extra multiplayer stuff. I think it looked like a fun way to flesh out what was otherwise like a slightly lackluster game, and it wasn't paid DLC. I can't believe that this one was the one that wasn't the paid DLC, honestly. But like, you know what would have been a DLC people actually might have wanted? Just add like a few extra worlds to your Mario Bros game, dude. Like, come on. Like, I think it is absolutely unbelievably crazy that this direct was for Mario's 40th anniversary and the only new Mario game is Mario Tennis. Like, no 3D platformer, no like follow up for another 2D platformer, no significant expansion to the existing 2D platformer. Like, even Mario Kart, if they had waited, you know, like, imagine, you know, like that, like a Mario Kart World DLC, like where are the DLCs that people might actually want, or like a real game? I can't believe this. I actually cannot believe that that was like it for Mario. I mean, okay, this Yoshi game was like actually the most like AI generated game idea I've ever seen as well. This is what happens when you ask ChatGPT to make you a game after telling it to watch 10 hours of YouTube Kids. Outside of that, what else was cool that was like actually new? Tomodachi Life looked alright. I'm still kind of unsure. Hades 2, I mean, it's not a Switch exclusive. The Hyrule Warriors, not really my crowd, but it looked good. Oh, this Virtual Boy thing, dude, I forgot about that. Oh my god. New Suika game's kind of funny, as long as it's cheap. Bonanza DLC looked okay. This game, what was it? Pokemon Pokopia? This was actually probably my favorite thing that I saw. I'm biased because I like Pokemon, but I think that this game actually genuinely looked enjoyable. At least I liked this. ZA, they didn't really announce much new. And then the other stuff is mostly games that I don't play. I mean, yeah. This direct had a couple titles where I was like, that looks cool. But at the same time, that like thought of, oh, that looks cool. Some of those games, they're going to cost like $80. And they sure as hell don't look $80 cool. That's just a bar that is incredibly hard to reach, I feel like. And most of these games did feel like a pretty big letdown. I won't lie. I think that this Nintendo Direct is going to do very little to get business out of the people that haven't already bought a Switch 2. Like, I feel like if any of this stuff excited you to the point where you will actually buy something, you probably already bought the Switch 2. Because if you're still on the fence, none of these games, even like remotely to me, jumped out as like, okay, yeah, that's my reason to buy the new console. Maybe if you're like a diehard fan of like Fire Emblem, or even to some degree like The Legend of Zelda, you know, having the new one as well as like the reworks to Tears of the Kingdom, I could see that. I think outside of those two franchises, pretty hard to make the argument for it. But it was an interesting watch anyway, you know. I think I had a lot more fun watching this with you guys here. So thank you guys for being here. I'm curious if you guys like the react stream. I've never done a react stream like this before. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, maybe I'll consider doing it more often. But either way, I had fun sort of kicking it for a bit. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow, probably with Uma Musume, I think. Because it's champions meeting, and that'll be when the next group, the actual tryhard part of it, starts. So I'll probably be back with that tomorrow. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had fun. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Great start to your weekend. And I will see you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy.